Hi, I'm Johanna Kevin.
And I'm Kevin Cathy.
And we dance tango in Los Angeles. And how long have you been dancing now?
I've been dancing about 8 years, off and on.
And I've been dancing a little over a decade now. And how did you start?
Well, I started probably in the most unusual way. I was working at a new job, and the guy in the cubicle next to me was very big in the Philippine ballroom dance community. So I began following him around for a chance to meet girls, and
of course,
computer programmers don't meet a lot of girls, programming computers. So. And I showed up for salsa lessons a few times. Yeah. And one night I went on the wrong night, and there were 6 people in tango class and no guys. And I got recruited.
Oh.
And I've been doing it ever since.
Ratio worked for you.
I thought for sure I was going to go dance.
Oh, yes. Pretty good, yes.
And how did you get into tango?
I think that tango kind of comes into people's lives at a time of transition. And I was going through a very difficult time, and friends wanted to pep me up and console me, and thought that dancing tango would do so. And of course, I resisted tooth and nail because I thought it was that old Valentino, tooth in the...
I got a flower.
So one of those. And of course, when I went there, it was nothing like that. And I experienced, I think, what many people do when they go into tango, and that's that epiphany about life. That suddenly everything makes sense. In that moment where somebody takes you into their arm, into the tango embrace, like life suddenly makes sense. It did for me, and actually led me to develop my creative side more. I ended up writing a book called The Tao of Tango.
Just going through the lessons and learning how to dance tango led to a lot of changes in the rest of what was going on. Work somehow became easier. I was less perfectionist about having to do it exactly right. Because tango, you never got the step exactly the way they did it, and the line of dance doesn't always cooperate, but you still manage to get through it, and people come up to you and say, "Oh wow, that step you did was really great." And I'm like, wait a minute, I was just avoiding running into those people.
Yeah, right. So there's this improvisational quality, which is very much like life. There's certain things that you learn to do in life, but you can't always prepare for every single moment. And in many ways, that's exactly what the dance floor is like. You've got all these steps prepared, and you've learned all this stuff, and you get out there, and it's nothing like that. But you're prepared. You're prepared, and you improvise. Well, what is it that you like about tango?
I like the challenge of being able to go out and dance with somebody and do as well as I can, but also to have her do as well as she can.
I don't know. It's like this very private thing that you want to keep to yourself, and yet you want to share with everybody, so like here we are. And you dance for yourselves, and yet there's this part of you that's aware that other people are watching you dance. So there's this really strange inner, outer, yin-yang, public, private thing that... Did you ever have... I love it. Dance partner?
Not so much. Mostly I just go dancing mostly every night, and there are people at each place that I like to dance with.
When I first started dancing tango, I was extremely fortunate to have met older milonguero, an Argentine gentleman, who asked me on the spot after only 3 days of dancing if I would be his...
He thought you were cute.
He thought my skirt was really short too. No, but he asked me to be his dance partner, and I partnered with him for 2 years. And I think I just have a different track of learning tango. I learned tango by doing it. I never took classes. Since then, I've been more of a tango trollop. A little bit like you. I have a select few that I really enjoy dancing with, and Kevin is definitely on the short list of people I call upon. Because
you call me when you have a television thing you want to do.
I need to do something. I just recently wanted to surprise a friend of mine with a tango performance, and I called up Kevin, and we danced at a birthday party, and it was really a wonderful...
On the back patio,
broken bricks, but that's the thing about, you pack up your tango and go anywhere. And Kevin and I are social dance partners, but we each have life partners outside of tango. Well, I do. My partner's outside.
Mine's outside of
yours is outside of the country. Yours is way over there.
Across the ocean.
Across the ocean.
But we met through tango.
You met through tango. And you just recently went.
We went to Buenos Aires, and we both flew down there. We both had troubles and delays on our flights getting down there.
The love at tango shall overcome. My partner is not a tango dancer, and I think we've been in a very long-term relationship now, and I think that we're one of the... I think if it's rare to have as successful a relationship as we have when one person dances and the other does not, because tango is, I mean, it's a very intimate dance.
The tango part of it is part of what helps it, because it gives you the medium for communication.
Absolutely. I think that tango helped me have this relationship. I think that without tango, I would never have learned the surrender aspect of a relationship. The give and take portion was the portion that I was really struggling with in life. So for me, tango changed my life. It really was.
That's the thing that came from tango for me was stepping up and taking more of a lead role and being responsible for my partner when I'm dancing on the floor was
You're mad.
Well, yeah, it was a big change.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but you can't always just collapse and say, oh, I can't do my step, I got to stop and wait. You have to keep on going. And the first time that there was, going out with this girl actually, and things didn't go exactly right for dinner, and the waiter's like rude, but it was a very interesting sort of like take charge moment, like, oh, this doesn't have to be a bad experience, even though it's an uncomfortable experience, and that came from tango, of just sort of tangoing on through whatever was going on.
I think that we're very fortunate here, and of course, the weather. You can't beat this kind of weather.
Yeah, we should turn the camera around.
Yeah, we're like, look out the window, it's gorgeous.
Very nice weather, yes.
Anyway, that's tango for us. For me. For you.
For
us.
Yeah.
And him.